Army maintenance cost -10 is actually quite significant because it's additive with other multipliers. So if we take that, we could save quite a bit of money, but money's not really a big concern. Another capital route. Omen duration, Omen power. Omen power is giving us research. Take the capital route. One of the bonuses that I do like to get, if you get the horse bonuses and stuff, extra discipline on them. We'll just take the papyrus. We built any roads yet? Nope. I actually have no experience with roads. In order to build roads, let's see. There's a bonus. I feel like it's only certain countries that can do it. You get like the ability to build roads. Yeah, I've not actually played till Civic Advances 6. So I'll freely admit, like, my experience with tech is probably about this far, right? Getting that research efficiency bonus maxed out. What do roads provide? Don't really know. I believe it increases movement speed, but I don't. I mean, while you're building the road, you're spending military points. Yeah, we can build cities, of course. We've got 55 slaves right now, and we need to have how much per pop? 13, so 55 divided by 13. Next breakpoint's 65. Another 10 slaves in the capital. If we do that, we're definitely going to see the capital start to shrink because the growth rate won't match. I don't know. Maybe we will actually have to build granaries just to make up for it if we want to keep on going higher and higher with one city. I mean, alternatively, we could just wait for more tech to allow for more trade routes. Or there are some like advances that just give you direct global growth. Now, if you guys hadn't insisted earlier about how dangerous it is to have this neighbor to the east, I would not have trained a single troop. I'd just be sitting at max manpower the whole time, just whatever. And we'd be probably making like, I don't know, an extra at least 6 ducats a month in gross like surplus income. Is there a cap on a single type of building? Nope, not that I've seen. It's just restricted based on your population of the province. So with 10 marketplaces, we've got 50% local tax, 50% commerce income. We can go all the way up to 58 civilization value here, but we're only at 49. Age of character, we are currently 66. Our heir is Philip the Ninth, who's not very good, I must say. Oh, did I misread it? Oh, you're right, yeah, sorry. I blame the lack of streaming for a long time. I don't know what else to say. So our current score is total scoring pop happiness 242, starting situation divider 199. We've overworked a guy, he's dead now, or something. We need a new Trophius. I choose you. Guy. I do think we have probably enough religious power that we could do a, yeah, we'll just do that. We'll probably be alright. Kill heir to hide secret. This is horribly inefficient to keep on buying monarch points with my money, but It just feels like it's probably one of the better things to spend it on right now. Like, I could just keep building marketplaces, but... eventually we'll have marketplaces everywhere. I did build the fleet up a little bit. We've got 19 ships. I guess we can go up to like 20. So what exactly, again, was the ratio here on raid ports? This navy can raid up to 2 adjacent ports for slaves if they are protected by fewer than 2 fortress levels. And they have a population above 5. Up to 2 adjacent ports. But why? I wonder what the number is tied to. Is it maybe... No, in Paradox they'd probably do like 1 base and then 1 for every 10 ships or something. Macedon gets Prophecy of Delphi for 15 years. Call Omen cost, monthly legitimacy, national unrest. Or we could take it for less time and not lose money. Let's just not lose money. I'm gonna wait and see if this changes when the next ship is done. If we can go up to 3 ports with 20 ships. It did not change. Peculating official. We can gain 407 ducats. Wow. Due to our ruler's upstanding character. Or we can gain 509 gold for Cassander the Basilius himself. See, characters have their own money, which does things. I think we'll just take the money ourselves. Tyranny, whatever. A little tyranny's fine. Tyranny actually has some positive effects. It does affect your primary culture happiness, but notice how slave output goes up. Slave output is taxes, so that's fine. We do need a new Philosophos, though. There, I've just queued up 33 more ships. Time for war? Well, we're playing tall! Gosh! You don't understand, we're playing tall, okay? This is the campaign where we play tall. The next campaign we'll play wide. Yeah, Oratory 5. Even though we're now 54 years ahead of time, we're still progressing at a rate of 2.18% per month. Which means that in 50 months, roughly, we'll have another advance. Just 4 years. Can we go through the map modes? Sure. We got terrain map mode. This is one of the only Paradox games they've made where they actually incorporated WASD into like moving around the camera. Call down a new thing. Let's see. Without the research omen, we're not getting maxed out research efficiency, which clearly is not good. We need more research efficiency. 299.3. I need more. Must hit max. There. Bam. 300%. We did it. Military tradition. Nobility ride. Light cavalry offense. Yet another reason why I like having lots of light cav. So we've got... It's a lot. It's good multipliers to cav. Our hippies. Our hippies! Hippies be good. Budding friendship. Sure. We've got diphtheria. We're gonna die pretty quick here. Want me to give away money? Eh. Need the money. My money. We're where we're supposed to be on research now. Perfect. 2.5 monthly increase. That's once every 40 months we get tech, right? The barbarians have risen up. Okay. One of our subjects will take care of it. We don't need to pay attention to it. It's fine. I'd like to just get this next tradition. Try out the victor's spoils. Have a lot of money banked here as well. Okay, wait, interesting. So this is now up to 3 adjacent ports if they are protected by fewer than 3 fortress levels. Interesting. So I actually don't know what the ratio is on this. Maybe it's tied to naval movement speed, or... Oh, whatever. Why are you guys so worried about the barbs? Jeez. Oh my god, they've devastated our civilization. Alright, so we can talk about this at least a little bit. So we've got shock action. What you want to do is just look at the composition of the enemy army. They've only got 3 heavy infantry, 5 archers, 2 light cav. We have a pure cav army. Because we have pure cav, we have 2 traits, or like 2 tactics that are maxed out efficiency. Envelopment or deception. We're 75% good at the phalanx. These are the bonuses we would have against other actions. So since they're mostly light type troops, my guess is they're probably going to use the shock action, or possibly bottleneck. I don't really know. This is part that I haven't really gotten super great at. If we do envelopment, then if they use deception or phalanx, which they can't really use because I think that they've got to be, oh, they're Greek too, right? Are they Greek barbarians? I don't know. The problem is that if we use envelopment and then they use shock action, we take a penalty. Oh, whatever. Let's just try. Let's try deception. Whatever. They'll use skirmish. I probably should have waited for some morale recovery there. It's maybe a bit of a problem. So yeah, they use just shock action. I didn't give them any chance to actually recover morale. It takes a lot longer to recover morale in this game than in E4. In E4, you get like what? Morale recovery is like 15 to 20% base. There's another thing we can do though. Here, let's just create another army. Pretend like that didn't happen, okay? I'm distracted. Very distracted. There's a lot of noise going on in the other room you guys can't hear. So they use shock action. So we'll take the one where using shock action, we'll use envelopment. If they're using shock action, we get a bonus and they take a penalty. All right? Then we'll tell this army to reorganize, which reduces its movement speed, increases its reinforcement, and army morale recovery by 10%. So from 10%, we go up to 20%. Doesn't cost any, well, it does cost 5 monarch points to enable, but whatever. Maintenance cost goes up. You can still march. Of course, they're very weak now. The issue there was that the army was so low on morale that they just couldn't actually do anything. This time, we're see. What, am I crazy? Did I just completely read it backwards? God damn it. A little out of practice with the whole being at war thing, since we're playing tall today. Yeah. So I gave them the advantage, trying to help them out. They got 7% bonus effective discipline versus our 10% penalty. It's fine. It should be fine, mostly, probably. Way easier to just play tall. We have starving pops in a city because of it being looted. I don't see any kind of province modifiers or anything, so I don't know how long that lasts, but they're mad. You have max research. Why not Dow now? Because we're playing tall. I don't know why. You guys wanted me to try to play tall, and I do think there's a lot of validity to it. Like, Egypt is on tech 2. Like, we're practically in first place. This guy's got tech 1. We've got tech 5. Like, imagine playing E4 and being 4 techs ahead of all of your neighbors. Our direct physical adjacent neighbor is on tech 1, and we're on tech 5. You're playing E4, you start the game at tech 3, and he gets to tech 4, you get to tech 8. Like, I'm saying, imagine in EU4, you are on tech 8 versus your neighbor's tech 4. That's nuts! Now granted, it's not as significant tactics-wise as it is in EU4, but more research points! Moral education? No. It should say more education. Back up to 300 we go. Do we want to gain religious power or lose religious power? Sure. I'll not lose money. That's dumb. We're spending money on monarch points. Send the guy who's in prison. Or send the other guy. Sure, let's let the 66-year-old do it. Why not? I'm sure he'll do a great job. Now increase pop growth while trying to stay at 300%. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, if we could move off of the religious research points modifier and instead take pop growth, that'd be good. If we could, in the Pella city, we now have a lot of civilization here. We've got 20 plus 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 51.8 plus 2.5 plus 2.5. So we now have 111.8% base happiness in Pella. One of the first trade routes that I did was we started to import. Hold on, I'm pretty sure that the metals are what's doing it, right? Yeah. Having precious metals is giving us local citizen happiness plus 10%. So we're importing it twice. We could actually cancel both imports. We'd lose the citizen promotion cost discount, but we could then instead spend those 2 promotions on those 2 trade routes on something else. Or we could possibly change the governor policy off of the local import route. Switch over to civilization effort, for example, in order to try to drive this up. Civilization's only at 51 when it could be as high as 60. The growth rate's very slow on that, so that edict increases the growth rate by 0.05 per month, which basically more than doubles the rate that it grows. At our current distance from the max, 60 minus 51, divided by 0.04 per month, it's going to take 225 months, which is 18.75 years. Basically, I think it's such a huge moving target, we're never going to hit the civilization cap. So it may make a lot of sense to actually try that. Let me think about this just a second longer. How much do we care about citizen promotion cost discount? Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. This also costs us a little bit of money, but we effectively don't need it in the capital. I don't think we need it in any of these cities. 20 plus 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 45.1 plus 5. Yep, 105 over there. So they'll be at 95. Not quite maxed. Capital's still better. Tell you what, let's just cancel 1. Switch this governor policy to civilization effort, which costs us the local import route plus 1. Yeah, 0.09 every month now. I don't know why all these little derps keep giving me money, but I don't mind. It's kind of nice. Apparently we did well in the Olympics or something. Our old man. I don't know. It's too much text. I'm not gonna read it all. Arumba, why are you having fun playing tall and peaceful in Imperator, but you want to murder everyone in EU4? Because it actually works. In EU4, you can't just like be a one province miner and have strength. In this, I've done no expansion. We're not, I don't know how this number is calculated, but we're doing fine. Things fine. Ooh, enact law costs minus 10, that'd be good to have. It has now come to a point of inefficiency. I mean, ultimately, this game is marketed as a map painter, so, I mean, you are supposed to paint the map, but when is the optimal time to map paint? Is it at the beginning of the game when you're on equal footing, or is it after you are 4 to 5 or 6 techs ahead of all of your neighbors? Now is probably the time to start transitioning into warmongering, but I would argue that this is a stronger way to play, at least in the beginning of the game, than just immediately attacking people.